Difficult question. There are so many. If you if you play concerts for more than 55 years, then so many little things happens. There was one thing where I played with piccolo, trumpet, and flugelhorn Christmas oratorio in a church, and after the last chorus of the third cantata, the first chorus of the third cantata, I took my flugelhorn out to warm it up for the next choir, and there was I didn't remember that there was a mute in this in the flugelhorn bell, and so it fell out and fell on the floor, and you can imagine it was a very quiet recitativo, and then it fell down, and then it didn't only fall down, so it fell down step by step, and that's during a concert, and that's really funny. And I also had some cruel moments, but finally it has been funny. So I remember one Christmas oratorio where one of my students of that time was playing third trumpet, and he was just a beginner. He didn't know exactly how to play the Baroque trumpet, but he did a good job. And at the very final chord of the last cantata, and you all know this piece, number 64 of Christmas oratorio, the last note is difficult for the first trumpet, and so the third trumpet has to play the third, an E, and he kicks it in the last chord. He kicks it up to the F, and I was so surprised in this moment that I kicked the high C low to the B flat, and so this was the sound was not gone, and the audience started to laugh, and this was the end of a 2-hour concert, and so for now it's very funny. In that moment it was terrible for us, and the problem was when you have after such a kicks, when you have to go after such a kicks to bed, you don't sleep the whole night because of next day is the next concert. And so the conductor came to us, and we did a great job. We played really fantastic. And the conductor came to us and said, let's do it again. And we did it again, and then it was perfect. Otherwise, it could have been terrible. And you have a lot of those stories. And what I always want to write, I'm not sure if I can make it. Maybe one of you can do it. Just a little book with stories of all great trumpet players in the world, my best kicks. And one of my best kicks was I was quite young. I was playing in a student orchestra in Bonn where I studied, and we did Pulcinella Suite. And you know, the end of the Pulcinella Suite is this C major scale. Yeah, the problem was that the very last note was not a C, it was a B flat.